dinner. Had a lot of food. Forgot about it. Chicken cutlets, mozzarella, provolone, soup, salad, pasta, Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, gonna need that Alka Seltzer to the rescue very soon. Right now, I'm finishing up my hot chocolate. Salud, Gentani. Cheers. Mm. So, hello, Manuel. XRP starting on the downward spiral. Went from 69 cents to 68 cents. I kind of called it. I said, because everyone's like, oh, it's going to go over $1. It's going to over. I said, you know what? Look, we saw it at 73 cents 2 months ago. It's probably going to do the same exact thing. Probably going to go up 71 cents, whatever it was, and just go back down. So let's see what goes on with that. What's up, Keith? How you doing, brother? So the live stream here, Keith, we talk about some finance issues. I don't know if you were involved in AMC, but a lot of us invested in AMC, retail investors. We were like that movie. I don't know if you saw it. I hate to say it, dumb money, but we were. It was not the greatest decision in the world. A lot of corruption going on in Wall Street, a lot of corruption going on in the stock market and the cryptocurrency industry, and that's why Apefather is trying to present a new approach to retail investors, which is it's called the V for Victory project. It's all about casinos. That's right. But Apefather wants to fund the first casino project himself. Now, a lot of people say, why casinos? Very simple. Because I believe the three categories of success, ready? Real estate, gold, and cash. Those are the things that have worked for me my whole life. Okay? I got involved in the stock market, I lost money. I got involved in cryptocurrencies, I lost money. How's everybody? Everybody's doing good. Jimmy, how you doing? Family is eating good, happy. We're all good, healthy, happy, and that's all that matters. Thank God. My grandmother Anna always said in heaven. She said this to me. Well, when she was on Earth. Now she's in heaven. God bless her. I wish you health first, happiness second, and success third. Health is always first. But getting back to the V for Victory project, to me, real estate on steroids is the casino industry. You take one casino. William, you're funny, William. How you doing, William? You take one casino, it can make more money than 100 hotels. 100 hotels, one casino. So I always like to ask people this question. If I could give you an unlimited amount of money, let's just imagine I could give you billions of dollars, okay? Where would you prefer to put that money and invest it? Would you prefer to invest it in the stock market? Would you prefer to invest it in cryptocurrencies? Or if you had the choice of the three, to actually open a casino? I think that everybody would agree that the casino industry would be the way to go. But the reason why nobody, what's up, William? The reason why nobody picks the casino industry is because it's not a realistic, viable option for them. Like, who has the money, right? And this gets back to why I believe the corruption is so strong. Okay, with opening up a Robinhood account, opening up a Webull account, because they're attracting, okay, the uneducated. I hate to say this, and the unexperienced. Like, look, you want to hear something that's funny about the SEC? How it's like a hypocrite. Okay, they totally contradict themselves. If me and you, the average Joe, right, wanted to put together some form of an investment offering, the first thing the SEC would tell us, we could only deal with a limited amount of non-accredited investors. In other words, the majority of people that they would ask us to deal with are accredited investors, people who make $250,000 a year, people who make over $1 million, they have over $1 million net worth, right? But here's the funny thing, okay? You could be anybody and open up a Robinhood account. You could have no investment experience, no knowledge, and it's an unlimited amount. You could have millions and millions, and that's exactly what happened. Millions and millions of retail investors opened up these payment for order flow platform accounts, Robinhood, Webull, and guess what happened? Retail lost $350 billion in 2022, while Citadel, who's the market maker, okay, who I feel is the king of the corruption, I'll say it's alleged, okay, made 16 billion. So a big part of these live streams, besides entertaining you and making you laugh, of course, that's what I want to do, is I'm trying to just change the thinking process of everybody, because everybody's still thinking, oh, I want to still continue my Robinhood accounts. I want to still continue to invest in the stock market. I still want to continue to invest in cryptocurrencies. And I'm trying to make you understand it's the BBC Club, the Billionaires Boys Club. That's it. It's corruption. It's controlled by the 1%, by the rich. I have a lot of money saved, Jimmy, that is a lot more than super chats, just so that you know. Like when you have a matching thing, like with 401ks, like you put money in your 401k and then your employer I match the super chats probably 2 or 3 times. But it's nowhere, Jimmy, it's nowhere near what I need. It's nowhere near. I need a lot of money. I'll let you know, Jimmy, when I'm close, I'll let you know. Ken Griffin is very smart. But you see, the difference between being smart and being corrupt, Antonio, you just don't understand this, is that to be corrupt, you really don't have to be smart. Like, I'll give you the example. If you ever watch John Gotti, listen to me, and they had the RICO trial against him, okay? And what happened was John Gotti was very calm. He was very calm. He was very relaxed. And nobody understood it. They're like, this is a slam dunk. We got this guy. He's finished with the RICO, right? But he was very calm. He was very relaxed. You know why he was very calm and very relaxed? Because he paid off the friggin' jury. That's what people in the jury were paid off. Okay? So he knew he was going to win. Okay? So that's not really being smart, Antonio. You know what I mean? When you're corrupt. When you're paying off people and you're doing things that are not legal, that's the key. I mean, listen, I can't prove it. I have to say it's alleged, but I don't really credit someone who's corrupt as being smart as you do. Okay? How much is needed? A lot of money, Jimmy, over $1 billion. This is a lifetime, Jimmy, this is called a lifetime achievement goal. Lifetime achievement. I don't know how many times I have to say that to all of you. This is not something that is an overnight process. Angie, I love you too. Angie, I was listening to that music at the restaurant today. They're very relaxing, calm music, and I was thinking this is the music that Angie has in her massage parlor on the table showers. Yeah, it's WTF. He's Mr. Boring Content. I am. My content sucks, but he's here. How much to slam dunk in my love garage? I mean, WTF, you're starting to scare me, man. You're starting to talk very, very GAY. All right, that's not good. Unless you're happy. A lot of people don't know GAY also means happy. If he's happy, that's good. Next thing, are you making fun of people who are homosexuals? No. I gotta watch everything I say. My favorite singer, musician, piano player, Elton John. I love the guy. I love him. Greatest singer, piano player. He doesn't write the words. Bernie Taupin writes the words. But no, listen, I'm not making fun of anybody. Just making a joke. Couldn't you purchase a smaller casino? Look, Jimmy, when you go for things, I go big. Like my package, like the size of my package, Jimmy. It's very large. You understand? So I always think large. That's just the way Could I have smaller balls, Jimmy? Probably. But I like to have elephant size. You understand? It's all about the package, Jimmy. There's the crazy psycho Vladimir Putin here. Imagine how much money you could have put forward. Are you really going to tell me I can't eat Vladimir Putin? Are you really going to say that? Don't you understand that a certain amount of money has to be delegated to eating? Okay, come on. Come on now. You can't save. Look, I am a saver. I do believe in saving money, but you do have to eat. Can't save every dollar, Vladimir. Can we cuddle and fart in the casino? I'm scared with you, WTF, man. WTF, I think, is getting happy because today was lose 69 day with XRP, and I think WTF 198 got very excited. But the problem is, unfortunately, lose 69 cent day did not last because now XRP is lower, 68 cents. He couldn't Couldn't keep that 69 cents. X-Force. Da 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 da. X-Force. You're eating 5 times. I'm actually eating. Do you see my face? I'm losing weight. People don't realize this. I'm losing weight. I'm actually eating less. I know you see a lot of food, but a lot of it's for the fam. Apefather's eating the grilled chicken. Now I admit to you, look, I can't just eat grilled chicken by itself. I can't do it. Gotta throw something on it to make it taste better. So I throw some provolone on that bad boy. I throw some mozzarella on that. And that shit tastes good. That's the way I do it, and I've been losing some weight. Didn't you say innocent until proven guilty? You know, Citadel was, in fact, proven guilty with that $7 million fine from the SEC. But this is the thing. It's a joke. It's a slap on the wrist. They made $16 billion. So even though they got that $7 million fine, what good is it? It's a slap on the wrist. But obviously the fact that they were charged a $7 million fine, the SEC is recognizing they did something that was not good. New York Angelo, you know, it's not good yet. Not good. I'm scared of you, WTF. WTF is losing his mind. Come on, Suge Knight would never accept this talk from you. Suge Knight would very angry with this talk, using his face. Suge Knight would say, you don't use my face, mother effer, and talk this shit, and talk this language. You talk about women, mother effer. You keep saying you're going to finish your degree. I didn't say that. I said by the time, listen to me, by the time the V for Victory, the first project, the first V for Victory project is not completed, the financing is completed, okay? Meaning it doesn't have to be acquired, it doesn't have to be built. By the time I have the financing, I will complete my BA in business administration. I give you my word on that. I give you my word that by the time the financing is in place for the V for Victory project, I give you all my word that Apefather will complete his BA in business administration. Okay? You're not the real WTF, you think? You don't just need a BA. No, you need a lot of things, but I'll have it all. Listen, Vladimir, I'll tell you what, you just keep hating, and you leave the rest up to me. You just keep hating. You leave the rest up to me, brother. What this guy, this meatball, doesn't understand is this. I could be like Sam Rothstein. Okay? You remember Sam Rothstein? Remember what they said in the movie Casino? They said, Lisby, you don't need a license to run a casino. He goes, you just have to apply for one. Every time you apply for a license, they put it at the bottom of the list. They said, we just got to give you a title. What are you going to be? I'll be the food and beverage manager. That'll be Apefather, right? I'll be the food and beverage manager. I'll be the entertainment consultant. I think my content is very funny, Funky Sahota. You know, I think it has a combination of a lot of elements that makes it very entertaining. Jokes, food, music, and then the fight against corruption. I think all of those combined together is very interesting content. I'll prove this to you one day, Jimmy. One day I'm going to prove it to you. But you know what makes me sick with all of you people is that I wish that all of you could just see the reality. You just can't see the reality here, how we all been friggin' screwed. It's like we've been screwed, man. And it's like you continue to make Ken Griffin richer. You continue to make him money after he screwed you, after he bent you down and gave it to you Pulp Fiction style, like friggin' Zed style. Gave it to you Zed style, and you're still friggin' doing the same shit, you friggin' mamalukes. You stunants. You're still doing the same things. And you call me crazy. Well, I'm going to make you a believer. Very simple, Jimmy. It's very simple. Listen to me. I'm not an idiot. Okay, so let's start. Can we start with this? Okay. I see how we all got screwed. Okay, so now I can't, but this is the thing. I can't make you feel that way. If you feel the stock market is fair, right? There's nothing I'm going to say to you that's going to change that. So you're going to keep feeling that way, correct? Okay, so let's start with I'm not an idiot. I see that we got screwed. I see that this whole system is against us. Everything, courts, the government, and I'll say alleged, but seriously, okay? Everything is against us on Wall Street and in the cryptocurrency industry. It's against us. It's not meant for us to make money. That's it. Bottom line. Sorry to break it to you. Adrian's in the house. Yeah, that dude is weird, man. That WTF, man. Thank you, Adrian. I love you, brother. So, getting back. The first step, Jimmy, in convincing everyone is that you actually have to believe that Wall Street and the stock market is corrupt. You have to believe that. So in other words, you can't get past first base. You can't get past first base if you don't believe. Like if you, listen to me, if you believe the stock market is fair, then you shouldn't even come to these effing live streams. You shouldn't even come here. You're wasting your time. So let's assume Jimmy believes the stock market is corrupt. Okay? We already talked about the VCF. I'm not doing it no more. That money has been received and set aside in a trust for our children. I'm not talking about it no more. But there's worse than synthetics in XRP, Carlos. You want to hear what's worse? Okay, the cryptocurrency industry is not regulated. So what you don't understand, right, is somebody could dump at any time billions and billions of dollars worth of XRP in a heartbeat, and that thing could plummet. We've seen, listen to me, how many times have we seen cryptocurrencies, the king? Let's talk about the king. Forget about XRP, which is the queen. Okay? Let's talk about the king, Bitcoin. How many times did we see Bitcoin crash? Right? Okay. You don't control this game, Carlos. I mean, you see, this is now, it comes down to IQ. It comes down to intellect. It comes down to intellect because you don't understand. You're competing in an industry that you can't effing win. There's some whale, and I always use this analogy. There's some whale, let's call him Jack Ma, okay, we'll just say, and he's in China. This is all entertainment purposes only. It's not the real Jack Ma. I'm just using it as an example, okay? So he's out there in China. He's got his feet up, okay, and he decides, I'm going to buy a tremendous amount of Bitcoin, billions and billions of dollars, right? So he starts the momentum. He starts the movement for Bitcoin to start going up. Now, FOMO sets in. Okay, and all you Mameluke stu-nods all over the world stop buying Bitcoin because you're seeing movement and you're like fear of missing out. So now it goes up to a certain level where this big whale, this rich billionaire made a fortune. He turned 10 billion into 20 billion. Now he unloads the dog shit. Don't you understand? He sells the entire position. And you know what's amazing? These billionaires have mad connections where they pay pennies on the dollar to sell the shit. You don't even know. Like if I told you, I was reading some articles, it's insane. FTX, well, F is right. But I'm just trying to make a point to you. So that's it. And then that's the end. And then you see a major crash. You'll see Bitcoin go from like 60,000 again to 10,000. You'll see XRP go from 70 cents to friggin' 20 cents. Okay? But it's these mamalukes like Carlos that just don't understand that this is the BBC club. It's the Billionaires Boys Club. You're not a part of it. You're trying to compete in an industry you have no chance of winning in. But you're missing. I love you, Angie. You and Sancho. What's up, Sancho? You're missing the point, Jimmy. You're missing the point. The point is, forget about everything else that's on your mind. Running a casino, acquiring a casino. The point is, we once had a movement. Listen to me, Jimmy. That it was a movement that I got your back. You got my back. I buy for you. You buy for me. I hold for you. You hold for me. We are family. The point of the V for Victory project is to start that movement once again. But the thing is, the movement was the right thing. The movement was the right step. All of us being a family was correct. All of us being there for each other was correct. What wasn't correct was we did it in the wrong industry. That's the thing. We did it where we were sheep, and sheep get slaughtered. In the casino industry, there is no Ken Griffin. There is no Gary Gensler. There is no friggin' Holtz. You understand? There is no threshold list. There is no FTDs. There is no FINRA. There is no DTCC. That's what you all don't understand, baby. Okay, no corruption. It's like an open road to the Golden Palace. Lou is a trillionaire. Lou isn't even a thousandaire. Yeah, but you're not understanding something, Vladimir. Listen to me. You're not understanding something. Okay, first of all, casinos don't deal with the SEC. Let's start with that, you sick, psychopathic lunatic. Casinos are not in any way, shape, or form connected to the Securities and Exchange Commission. Casinos deal with the Casino Control Commission. So it's different. They do not deal with, unless, listen to me, unless you're referring to, okay, let's talk about it. If the casino is a publicly traded company, listen to me. If the casino is a publicly traded company, they deal with the SEC. Of course, because that's now, they're in a security. They're involved in a security. They have to follow the rules and regulations of the SEC. But if it is not a publicly traded company, you understand? And this is a private company, the casinos have nothing to do with the SEC. If it's a private company. They do answer to the Casino Control Board, though. Casino Control Commission. If I eat a lot of whoopers, I might become a whale. I guess you mean whoppers. WTF acts this way when people block him. Absolutely. Angie's gonna have a massage parlor in a casino, Sancho. She's gonna be my main girl. She's gonna have an exclusive contract. But so that's really what the key is here. The key is that you have to believe that the stock market is corrupt. You got to believe that the cryptocurrency market is corrupt. See, I look at people who support me in terms of like that, just that, like, you know, with super chat. They're not investing. Remember, I am not offering any investments. Okay, they're just supporting an idea that I have that I want to finance with my own money, the first project. But the thing is this. I see a common thread in people who support the Apefather. They believe the stock market is corrupt. That's number one. They believe the cryptocurrency market is corrupt. They believe that we got screwed, okay, royally, okay, and they want something different. They want something fresh. They want something new. So all of those things together, that's the perfect candidate for the V for Victory project. And like I said, Jimmy, if you don't believe the stock market is corrupt, if you don't believe the cryptocurrency market is corrupt, this is not for you. You shouldn't even be here. You are corrupt. Yeah, all right. Crypto is a scam. Exactly. I agree, Sancho. I agree. I also believe the stock market is a scam. Okay. So I believe in two things. Both the stock market and cryptos are scams. The matrix is corrupt. Yeah, we're all living in the matrix. Eightfall is like a baby somewhere, right? Sucking that friggin' that crazy thing connected to my body. Sounds like 8 You know what the funny thing is, Jimmy? How come you have nothing bad to say about Ken Griffin? Seriously, how come you have nothing bad to say about Gary Gensler? Don't you find it interesting that retail lost 350 billion, right? Citadel made 16 billion. And you know what I notice about all you people? Okay, never once you compliment Ken Griffin. You compliment him. You say he's smart, he's a genius, he's brilliant. That's why I believe a lot of you, and I hate to say this, I have to say it's alleged, but I believe a lot of you work for Ken Griffin. I believe a lot of you, not all of you, but a lot of you, a very large percentage of you, are Citadel snakes. Because it doesn't make any sense. It's like I'm the only culprit here. In other words, you look at me, I'm the bad guy. Ken Griffin's the good guy. How is he the good guy? Okay, how is he the good guy? When this mother effer made 16 billion, we lost 350 billion. You say because he's smart, right? He's smart, yeah. Smart or corrupt. There's a difference. There's a difference between being smart and being corrupt. All right? Again, I'll say it's alleged. I'm not I don't have a Saturn. This is my GMC, baby. What is he talking about, this guy? Hold on here. I'm in my GMC. There it is, baby. What are you talking about? He falls to the GMC. I bought AMC at $72 a share, lost my shirt, lost my pants, lost my undies, but I'm still holding with Diamond Fist for miracles. I'm with you, Fred. All right. Same thing happened to me, and I'm still holding. But the difference is I'm also looking for something that I feel is a fair opportunity. You understand? I'm looking for something else. I don't believe in the stock market. Look, I'm not selling. I got diamond bulls. I created the concept of diamond effing bulls. But you also have to say to yourself, if something is not fair and if something is designed for you to lose, well, you got to say to yourself, it's time to look for something else. And that's what the Apefather is doing now. And again, it's going to be my whole life's mission to enter a new industry. I believe the casino industry, but you see, the casino industry represents the real estate industry to me. It's just real estate on steroids. One casino can outproduce 100 hotels. Like I said, just an example, the Bagada in Atlantic City, just to give you one example, earns 125 million a month. Okay? 125 million. Now, this is the thing that you have to understand. You take the same 350 billion that all of us squandered. You had that guy just said he lost his pants, he lost his underwears, Fred. He lost everything, right? Okay, Fred. What would have happened, though, if that 350 billion that we squandered and it was turned to zero? What would happen if that was invested instead of the stock market? Just for entertainment purposes only. We're just talking hypothetically. What would happen if that same amount of money, 350 billion, was invested in casinos? Okay? So what would have happened, Fred, is we would have had 100 casinos spanning the world in the most profitable locations, Macau, Las Vegas, everywhere, okay? And we would have probably had an empire that would have been generational wealth. That would have been for all of our families, our children, our great-great-grandchildren, our great-great-great-grandchildren. Like, never would have ended. We would have probably had a dynasty, an empire earning probably well over $100 billion a year in revenue. Okay. But instead, what did all of us do with 350 billion? We flushed it down the toilet bowl. We flushed it down to zero. 350 billion was squandered in the stock market. And in a lot of cases, it's the same story with the cryptocurrency industry. You see people losing tremendous money. So I just don't understand. Is it that all of you like to lose money? Is that what it is? Is that your deal? Look, Fred, you made a mistake with AMC. I made a mistake with AMC. The question is, what do we do now? Right? Okay, we hold. But Fred, how long are you going to hold? You're going to hold the rest of your life? I'm with you, Fred. I personally believe, if you want my opinion, again, I don't give financial advice. Let me be clear. This is not, what I'm about to tell you is not financial advice. It is for entertainment purposes only. I think our best shot, AMC hits about 40, 50 bucks. That's it. This friggin' Ants Trades lunatic that AMC's going to like 2,000 a share. This guy's a psychopath, okay? The guy's nuts. Just in my opinion, I'll say it's alleged, but I think that guy belongs in a straitjacket. I believe AMC has a very good chance of hitting, 40, 50 bucks. I don't know when, because we all know that Adam Aron could sell up to 350 million more shares. Major dilution, it sucks. So that might make a big difference of when it's going to hit 40 to 50 dollars a share. But I think that at some point, because AMC is used to being at those levels, and in all honesty, in fairness, it's not really 40 to 50 dollars a share. It's more like $4 to $5 a share if you consider the 1-for-10 reverse stock split. So I would have a very good amount of my money back at that point, and I would probably consider selling. Yes, I know you're like, what? If it reached that level, because I think there will be a major drop after that. I don't think it's going to continue. In other words, what I'm saying to all of you is I don't think it's going to continue to 60 to 100 to 150. I think 40 to $50 tops. And then I think that thing will bottom out. And then I would probably get back involved when it bottoms out. But again, I'm not giving financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. It's entertainment purposes only. Casinos only go bankrupt, Carlos, because of bad business decisions. It's impossible for a casino to go bankrupt if you make smart business decisions. I'll give you one example. the Trump Taj Mahal. Okay, the reason why it went into bankruptcy, I'm gonna explain to you. Donald Trump borrowed $700 million in junk bonds at an interest rate of 14%. Okay, he had to make the Taj Mahal had to make $1 million a day, which no casino in the world ever did, just to pay the debt. Meaning not even to be friggin' profitable, just to pay the debt, just to break even Steven. Okay, so this is why casinos go bankrupt, because they're very heavy on their debt. And a lot of times they're just not making enough money to cover that debt. But if you make a smart business decision and have very little debt or no debt, okay, casino's never going to go bankrupt. It's not going to happen, Carlos. Are you looking forward to AMC's earnings tomorrow? Look, I'm going to be honest with you, Yeesh. You know, I don't really put any faith in earnings. I don't. I never did. I don't even pay attention to it anymore, honestly. I didn't even know it was tomorrow. You know the truth? I'm just sitting back. I'm looking for one thing. Can I tell you what I'm looking for? The day when I look at the chart and I see AMC at, like, say $40, $45 a share. That's all I care about. I don't care about earnings. I don't care about Adam Aaron sending provocative pitches to Russian ballerinas and to Russian dances. You know, I don't give a shit. Okay. All I care about is the day I look at the chart and I see AMC at about 40, 45 bucks. I'll take my money, and then I'm looking to buy back in at a lower price. That's what I'm looking for. But again, I don't give financial advice. You try, you go. I bet you do. Psychos here. Getting ready to end this live stream soon because you guys are reading the comments. Are a bunch of Norman Bates psychopathic lunatics. I'm going to do another live stream tonight, though. All right, at some point. I'm not sure when, but I'm trying to average at least 2 a day. I'd like to do more, but can't really find the time in my busy schedule. I think that I could do an excellent job, Vladimir Putin, but you're not going to ever give me that chance. So, you know, it's something I have to do, and I have to prove it to you because you already wrote me off. Casinos are not a dying industry. You're a psychopath, okay? Okay, the online casino industry is growing at a rapid pace, 100 billion plus a year. Sports betting industry is growing at a rapid pace, and even casinos that are real property are doing excellent. It just depends upon, again, does this casino that you're referring to have a tremendous amount of debt? Then yes, it's probably going to go bankrupt. But if it doesn't have a tremendous amount of debt, it's going to do just fine. Everyone's saving money for food and rent. You're right. You are right about that, but you're wrong about one thing, that people don't gamble. Listen, just don't listen to me. Go do the due diligence, and you're going to see these casinos are making a fortune, you sick lunatic. It's like you're talking out of your ASS. You're making up your own facts, Vladimir Putin. I'll show you facts. Like I said, look up right now online casinos. It's growing at a rapid rate. Look up sports betting. Look up DraftKings. Okay? Look at what even Atlantic City, which is probably one of the worst markets. Look at what the Bagada is doing. Look at what Ocean came out of bankruptcy. Ocean is now like the #2 casino in Atlantic City. Ocean is kicking ass. Ocean turned it around for the better. So you don't know what you're talking about, Vladimir Putin. Because, John, you could have a restaurant in the casino. You know what I like about the casino biz? You could have a restaurant, you could have a spa, you could have a gym. Like, remember how I wanted to have the multi-industries idea for the Apes? The Ape Steakhouse, the Ape Italian restaurant, the Ape Spa. Okay, What I love about the casino biz, John, is that you could have all of those businesses, right, in one location. It could all be under one roof. Crazy psychos. You're not looking at the math. The online casino industry is growing at a rapid pace. The sports betting industry is growing at a rapid pace. Okay, granted, the real property casino industry might not be growing at the same rate, but it's still doing unbelievable. And the reason why you need a real property casino is for purposes of branding. Okay, that's the thing. You need it for purposes of branding. Like if you look at Caesars, why did Eldorado pay $17 billion, a little over $17 billion, to acquire the Caesar name? They did that because they wanted the branding power of Caesars. And then that comes with the sports betting, and that comes with the online casinos. See, the online casinos will only do well if it has a strong brand behind it. Okay? So they kind of all work together, Vladimir. That's what you're not understanding. I try to keep everybody, in a fair stance in terms of the First Amendment, John. But yeah, you're right. It does get a little crazy. I will only answer this one question for you, under manager, and no more. There is 1,000 million that will make 1 billion. That's it. I will not answer any more. 1,000 million equals 1 billion. I'm actually going to be ending this on the manager. Came a little late today, but I'll spend a few more minutes with you guys and girls. So look, it all comes down to the same things I keep saying. If you feel the stock market is fair, then you shouldn't really be in this live stream. It's just not for you. So I'm trying so hard to attract people that realize they got screwed, realize the stock market is corrupt, realize the cryptocurrency market is corrupt, and are looking to start something new. And like I said, the first casino project, I'm very clear. I'm not offering any type of interest. It's something I want to fund myself with my own money. So in other words, I'm not offering. This is not an investment opportunity. This is, if you believed in this, I want you to think of me as CMOS. You understand? Like again, I use this analogy all the time. If you saw the movie Planet of the Apes with Mark Wahlberg, he put the first chimpanzee into space, CMOS. He landed on planet Earth. All the apes, they bowed to him. He was the first chimpanzee that went into space and went into the future on planet Earth. I want to be the first ape, the first retail investor that lands in Las Vegas. Then, once I get established, once I make my own mark, after I acquire a casino, meaning I fund it, I acquire it with my own money. No investment opportunities here. But then on the second project, on the third project, that's when I meet with a top-notch securities firm. That's when I offer something to all of you, but not now. I can't offer it right now. I can't. People ask me all the time. They're like, "Hey, Paul, can I get involved in this?" I said, no, you can't. But you could help me. You could help me acquire the first project on my own. And people say, "But I don't understand. Why would I help you? What is in it for me? What is in it for me to help you?" It's very simple, because you will never have this opportunity, ever. Okay? You need one ape. You need someone to establish himself. You need one of your ape brothers. You need one of your retail brothers to make his own mark. And then that ape promises he doesn't forget his family. That's it. That's all I can say. I can't say nothing else. I will not forget my family. But I cannot offer anything right now. I think of you as Lou Jr. There's nothing about me that is similar to Lou. Nothing. Okay. Lou, in my opinion, never even invested. I don't even think he has a portfolio. Maybe Lou's true, like when Ripple was at like 30 cents. Maybe Lou bought one Ripple. One Ripple. He bought one XRP. Just like I think he bought one share of AMC. Again, I'll say it's alleged. We will have top-notch people involved in the management of the casino, both, the casino floor, casino financials, So there will be top-notch, very experienced, trained personnel. Commercial real estate is a dying industry, and that was a lot of it was caused because of the coronavirus. And a lot of people worked at home, and that just became the kind of new way of doing it. You know, people are working at home still to this day. It's crazy. Casinos are a different animal than commercial real estate. People have a dire, you want to call it a sickness, whatever you want to call it, but people have a dire urge to gamble. That has nothing to do with commercial real estate. It's like having a conversation about apples and oranges, okay? Commercial real estate and casinos are two different freaking conversations, Vladimir. It's actually quite easy to borrow money under manager. I'm trying to do it where there will be little to no debt. That's how I'm trying to do it. That's why it's going to take long. That's why it's going to take a tremendous effort. You understand? I already explained to you. It's easy to if you have access to a couple of hundred mil, you could get the rest of the money. Believe me. But I don't want to have heavy debt because that's the thing. I feel that's what causes casinos to go bankrupt is because they get involved in very bad business decisions and they have too much debt. There's no government grants for casinos. No, no way. No way. I mean, you might be able to get the Small Business Administration involved in some sort of a a possible situation, but it won't be a grant. But if you explain to people up front, WTF, that casinos are not meant to generate an income to survive, and that it's entertainment purposes only, then that's it. You did your job. That's it. You have to be very crystal clear with that disclaimer. Casinos are for entertainment purposes only. Well, Chad, hopefully you won't have to borrow money. That's the point. That's the point of building up my YouTube channel. That's the point of building up millions and millions and millions of subscribers because it could get to a point where you won't need to borrow money, Chad. I would love to work if it's something I believed in, Carlos. Carlos, I actually happen to be a very hard worker. I know you don't accept this, but if I was working in a situation that I believe had a purpose, I'm the hardest worker in the world. But I don't want to work where I feel there's no purpose. You understand? Where you're working to make someone else rich and there's no purpose. Then no, I have no desire to work, but I don't need to work because I have enough money coming in every month that I am basically able to live without working. You understand? So I only will work if I believe that what I'm doing has a purpose and what I'm doing is worth my time. You know, there's a lot of things you could do under manager at a casino. I see myself more or less as the visionary. I see myself majorly as the person growing the brand. That's more or less in acquisitions and mergers. I see myself more or less as the guy building the brand. That's my main job. Growing the brand. Okay, constantly seeking out new locations, constantly seeking out, growth. Yeah, I don't do the OnlyFans or loyal fans thing. No, I keep it open to everybody. What's up, YouTube? My channel is very successful, Vladimir. I know you don't accept this, but I'm on my way to 10 million views, and my subscribers are at an all-time high. Just about, I believe, at 12,700, and it's growing rapidly. I work for the U.S. Postal Service, delivering Amazon packages and mail, and all I'm doing is making money for Lovejoy. Yeah, I mean, Amazon's trying to take over that sector. I know. I see these Amazon trucks everywhere, all around the place. This will be my first one under manager. That's why I told you I have to develop a track record for success first. We've been over this under manager. You know this will be the first acquisition. XRP is already going down, Krabby. It could even stay at 71 cents. Last I checked, it was at 68 cents. It's going down. Anyway, guys and girls, I'm going to be ending this live stream now. It's about 45 minutes, kind of getting redundant with what I'm saying. But I will be doing another live stream later on tonight. We'll talk about it some more. But God bless. V for victory. Everything I said in this live stream is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. It's for entertainment purposes only. I will be back. I'll be back.